Hi guys, I wanted to make sure that I came on today to check in for the week. I know that many of us have had many concerns, probably were confused. We're still trying to get adjusted to this new schedule. So I just wanted you to see my face and kind of have a discussion with you about some of the concerns that you may have and to kind of clear up some of the misconceptions. I first off want to say that I greatly miss you all. I hope that you're okay. I hope that everything is going well on your end. I hope that you are also staying very safe. Okay, I miss your smiling faces. I miss some of the inside jokes that you all used to tell. I kind of miss some of the unpredictable routines that we had. But again, I hope that you're okay. I hope you're managing with our new schedule, and I hope that you are getting your work done. All right, so first things first, as far as logging in to the virtual folder, I created a screen video. I'm gonna upload it. I probably uploaded it by now, but I'm gonna upload it to my channel so that you are clear as to how to access the virtual learning folder, okay? You're gonna go through your email, basically. If you cannot find it through your email, go to that search box at the top of the screen and type in virtual learning folder, and you should be able to find my name with that actual folder. Once you get to that folder, you are going to look for the Google slide that says the week that we're on. So we're currently on week 1, so you will access the week 1 folder, and then you'll actually pull up your assignment for the day. Now, there are going to be multiple slides in this Google slideshow, okay? So you're basically going to just click view at the top, and present. Once you do that, on your Chromebook, you should be able to click the right key. Let me just do it here just in case you can't see it. And see, there's a glare, so you still won't be able to see it. But you will be able to click the right key and then access your task for the day. Now, you are basically going to have a whole group reading assignment and our small group reading activities, which is our station work, okay? So if I click that first screen, it's gonna say day 1 reading, for instance, Wednesday, March 18, 2020. So it'll give you all your tasks that you're gonna do in that section. When I click to the right, you're gonna see a slide that says the extended work for reading for the week. Now let me clarify. You do not have to do all of this work in one day. Because typically for the day, just like we did when we were in class, you had the whole group and then you had the station work. In reading, our station work consisted of just the one activity for the day. Because again, we want quality and not just quantity, okay? So I'm not trying to load you up with a whole bunch of work, guys. I just want you to do your whole group, which will typically be your iReady book. Now, next week, the first day, you're gonna have your iReady book, but then we'll go into the novel chapter book, which is My Father's Dragon, and you'll have questions to go along with that. And then for the station work for next week, you will have another novel based on your small group. So depending on your color in our class, you're gonna have a certain book that you're gonna be reading and questions that go along with that. Or you can complete the reading response activities in one of the folders in the drive, the virtual learning folder drive, okay? So I'm not trying to make it too overwhelming. And if you ever get overwhelmed, please contact me, ask me questions. If there is something that you're confused about, please let me know, okay? All right, so it's gonna say extended work for reading for the week. So you might have writing for day 1 or day 2, and you might have your skill for that one day, or you might have word work for that one day. But every day I want you to try to do technology, whether it be your iReady for 20 to 30 minutes or Education Galaxy. Now on Education Galaxy, you want to try to do your recommended topics of study. So either one, so you're not doing the same thing every day, okay? As you scroll through, baby, let me finish, okay? Then you'll actually get to your math anchor charts so that you can reference those to help you, baby, let me finish. Okay, so that you can reference those to help you with the math work. Now, I will upload a video to explain comparing fractions and review some of the problem of the days that we've had. And in our upcoming weeks, we're going to be talking about time. So I'll do a video for that, okay? Now, math is generally the same thing. You'll have a problem of the day. You'll have your iReady for 20 to 30 minutes. And then you will have your independent math work. Now, many parents and even you were kind of confused as to what you're supposed to do for your math work. Now, I want you to actually complete the task that's in that slideshow. Many of you actually completed the math work that is for next week. So if you already completed the work for next week, then go to the slide for week 1 and complete the independent math work that's already there. Now, you're basically going to work it out in the notebook that we put in your packet, okay? Work out the problem in your notebook that was provided in that packet. And then after completing all of that math work, I want you to take a picture of it and upload it to your Google Docs or email it to me, all right? Now, as we scroll through, you're gonna see that you have a science task as well. Now, in that recommended schedule that I sent, science is at the end of the day. And again, science, whether it be science or social studies, you will have that task for the whole week. So you do not have to complete the whole task for that one day, because I'm a parent with multiple children who are in school, so I understand how it can be overwhelming. And I'm also, I try to be morally sound and I try to be fair. So I do not want you all to be sitting in front of the computer or sitting at the table all day and not able to actually enjoy your day. So just try to chip away at it a little bit at a time. And whatever you get done for that day, just send it to me for the day. And it would actually make it a lot easier for me if per subject, you'll start sending all of that work together versus I'm finished with my whole group reading, so I'm gonna email it to Miss Dove. I'm finished with my small group reading, so I'm gonna email it to Miss Dove. Why don't you just email that one subject all together? And what would also help me if you would actually create one Google Doc per subject. So it might say, say Mallory's math work, right? And once you get to that Google Doc, I want you to date it for the day that you're on. And I want you to complete your task there, or if you have pictures, upload your pictures there for that day, right? And then in that same doc, slide down and then put the next day. So you're putting all your work in that same Google Doc so that Ms. Dove does not have so many different emails from so many different students and having to make so many different uploads. Just share that one Google Doc with me and then message me, whether it be through Google Hangouts or through email, and say, Ms. Dove, I'm done. So then I will go and check that work to make sure that you've gotten it done and answer any necessary questions, okay? I hope that clarifies a lot. I do not want you all overwhelmed at all. If you don't get all your work done in that one day, it's okay for you to, postpone it to the next day. That is perfectly fine. I'm pretty flexible. As long as you get it done, as long as you're actively working, as long as you're practicing your skills and still learning, it's okay with me. I'm still excited, all right? So you may see that you also have a connect for the day that's in the slideshow. Typically, if you notice, I have a Connect folder. I will try to upload those items to the folder from the Connect teachers. However, because that's not my actual forte, my actual class, you might find some days that Ms. Dove might have forgotten to upload it, and I do apologize for that, okay? But I will try to upload the Connect items as well. As far as Google Hangouts, I want to address this, okay? Miss Dove loves you. I absolutely love you with all my heart. I really do. And I decided to create the Google Hangout so that we would have an opportunity to engage with each other and connect with each other directly if there is a question about the academics, or if you just need to say hello, that's perfectly fine. But it seems like the Google Hangout has become like this forum for us to just message each other back and forth. And it's become somewhat of text back and forth, okay? And I'm seeing a lot of random messages and the e's and the oohs and, we're calling each other names. And that's not what that forum is for. I want it to be a positive environment, although it's virtual. I want to create a positive environment, even virtually, so that we all can connect as a class. If you want to say something for the good of the class in that group message, that is perfectly fine. But if you're just putting random messages the whole time, guys, I need you to kind of cut down on that, because you know how when we're in class and Ms. Dove reminds you that at some points or some parts of the day, we have to be on zero so that we can get our work done. It's the same thing with Google Hangouts. When you are constantly messaging in there, it kind of distracts your other classmates as well as Ms. Dove and her children from getting their work done, because I'm constantly hearing the beep, 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 beep back and forth. Also, I love you, and I'm excited if you're up at 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. However, Miss Dove is not up. So please try not to message me that early, because you're waking me up so then I have to get back in the mode of falling asleep, which takes forever for me to fall asleep. Some of you, I notice, keep wanting to call Miss Dove. Now, if you have a burning question, something that you just can't figure out, call me. However, I want you to consider that right now, Miss Dove did a little bit of her makeup for you. Miss Dove took her hair down, but quite often Miss Dove will be in her bonnet with no makeup on, looking a bit crazy, okay? So if I don't answer, it's not that I'm trying to ignore you. It's just that I'm looking crazy and I'm trying to spare you. Or I'm actually trying to help my kids with their work. This is a lot. This is a major transition for all of us. So we're all trying to figure out how to navigate through this process. So please, let's help each other out. If it's not a burning question that you have, please don't just keep messaging in Google Hangouts. But let me say this. If you have a friend that you want to contact via Google Hangout, then message that person directly. You just push the plus sign for new conversation, type in your friend's name from the class, and message them. However, I do not want that to distract you from getting your work done. It is just a means for us to contact each other if we need help on assignments. I don't mind helping, I don't mind answering questions, but please don't just, if you want to say hello to the class, again, that's perfectly fine, but don't just keep going, because it distracts everyone. I talked about how I wanted you all to create a Google Doc. Now, also, just like you see me creating this video to touch base with you and to do a recap for the week, I also want to say that if you are completely confused about something and you need me to create a video about it, then message me, have your parent message me, and I will try my best to create a video. But I want you to consider this. Because of my schedule, because I have 5 kids, it is going to be hard for me to create these videos. Like right now, I'm creating it while my kids are asleep, and I'm hoping that they'll sleep a little bit longer so that I can get through a little bit more with you all. But when they're up, it's really noisy, quite chaotic. I'm pretty much swamped with trying to help them with their work and manage the babies at the same time. But I will try my best to address any concerns, any issues that you may have, and try to keep you on track as far as our curriculum and making sure that our items that we are presenting to you are aligned with the standards. Again, if you have any questions, concerns, let me know. I'm here to help you. I love you all. I hope that you are safe during this time. And until we meet again, love you. Bye.